Hey folks, Weedas Marine here, and today we're standing inside a 2017 Skeeter FX 20. This one is the black edition, limited edition. It is the black, silver and white, but they call it the black, okay? And what I want to do is I want to give you a little tour of the inside of the boat. One of the big things that you'll see for 2017 is they've got a little bit different area right here with the little step up going to the front deck. That's a really cool thing that people have been asking for. We come here into the floor. We've got a trash receptacle that actually comes out. So that's always the thing in a bass boat. You get all your worms at the end of the day and your cans of chew and everything you're trying to throw away at the end of the day. Well, right here, you leave it in the boat and you can hawk it out at the end of the day. We've got a redesigned glove box lid. And inside that glove box lid, you actually have a 12-volt for your phone, so you can plug in and charge your phone. We've got increased storage area for your co-angler. You got to take care of your co-angler, man. You know, that's the guy, your fishing buddy. That's like a marriage. That's the rock, your co-angler, and you want to make sure he's got plenty of room for his rods right here. He's got a nice strap where his rods aren't going to fly out of the boat if you get a little too crazy. But one of the big new things for this year is we've got this giant center tackle compartment. All right, check out the room for all these planos, and what I like about it is you got room for rods on either side, your game day rods. But if you don't want to use that for rods, you could also maybe take the little Sterilite shoe boxes that are sold that you could put your plastics in, or if you're putting your worm bags or whatever you do to organize your soft plastics, you could put it in there. We got a net underneath here. That's always a big deal. The net sitting in the floor and you're falling over it and tripping over it. Well, not anymore. Skeeter's taking care of that. Put us a nice net underneath there. We got rod storage on this side, and we've got no carpet in the rod locker. It's all slick compartments in here. That really makes it nice. Keeps down any kind of condensation that'll build up. And you know, that's another big thing with Skeeter. Skeeter puts foam underneath their lids. That's talked about very little. That foam does two things. Number one is when you're walking around with your size 15 clodhopper on the front deck, it helps isolate the noise a little bit and makes that boat a little more stealthy in shallow water. It also keeps condensation from building up in there to where when your compartments, you know, go from hot to cold, you won't get that sweat. A lot of boats can get wet in the rod locker just from sweat, not in a Skeeter. We've got another rod locker over here that you can also use for rod storage. Or you can also, of course, just use that for bulk storage. But the day box is kind of really the heart of Skeeter's storage system. And I love this day box. You know, I'm going to have the items in there that I need for a tournament. The 4 or 5 bags of plastics, I'm really catching them on. A couple of my spinner baits or crankbaits that I really want to rotate through. You know, you can keep your dipping dies and your hook sharpeners. All your things that you're going to need on an hour-to-hour basis can be kept in there, and you can get out real quick. Redesigned seatings for 2017, really ergonomic, very comfortable seats, and we got a new little step down right here with some cup holders, and that's actually made, it's hard to tell, but this material is not hard. This is actually a soft plastic, and you can actually kneel on that or sit on that if you want. But folks, there's plenty more videos here from Weedas Marine on these FX LEs. We want you to come down, check them out. We got the largest selection in the country. We need your trade. We offer nationwide delivery. Give us a call, 859-647-2628. Come on down and check out the FX LE.